government program.
Welcome back to Coffee and Candor. This is Chris.
Ross.
Really?
Brandy.
Amber.
Son of a bitch every fucking time.
This is Chris.
Crickets. Crickets. Okay. Today, we are talking about these motherfuckers who are licking shit at the grocery store and then putting it back.
You nasty.
You nasty. You need Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, so
I saw a new one was it last night or today that I showed you?
I think that was this morning.
Licking the Bluebell ice cream. Again,
first of all,
she had a big old wide tongue. She was licking all over.
First of all, some things are sacred.
Yeah, and ice cream is one of them.
Yeah. Especially the Bluebell.
And I keep seeing
Lick
people...
that nasty, like, ice milk shit.
Yeah. I keep seeing people, well, I only buy such and such that has, a double closure and all that. Doesn't Bluebell have the, clear plastic thing around the top?
Apparently not.
Well, if they do, they need to make that motherfucker child-proof or tamper-proof or something.
Idiot-proof.
Because, and I saw this fucking guy, and this dude needs to be kicked in his dick until he passes out. He walked up in the store, grabbed a bottle of mouthwash, took a big old swig,
and then spit it back in the bottle.
And put it back on the shelf. I'm like, need...
He also got arrested, too.
Yeah.
There was a mother who just got arrested. Her and her daughter, who was pretty young, like maybe preteen, were at the doctor's office. The mom was already filming, and the daughter pulls out a tongue depressor, licks it, sticks it back in. And the mom's like, I didn't know about any challenges online. I don't even go on social media. But
that's why she had her fucking
but you were filming it and then posted it to social media. So.
Yeah, she said it wasn't staged or anything like that.
That's not a challenge.
Yeah, that's a good way to get your ass beat or get sent to jail. God. That one fucking woman, she's facing up to 20 years.
Good.
I don't know why 20 years. That seems
good.
Tampering.
It's up. Yeah, I think it's like 2 to 20 years.
Product tampering.
Yeah, 20 years seems a bit excessive for licking ice cream.
Well, but I mean, they're I'm sure they're charging you with product tampering
and some sort of public health.
I don't know if you remember, but back in the 80s, product tampering became a big issue when they were tampering with the Tylenol.
They had to
and that's why they have those seals and shit now.
Yeah,
I don't understand why ice cream, and some of it does.
Well,
some does.
Again, I'm sure that's what they're able to. I'm sure that's the statute that they're able to.
Yeah, because they had to really get because it was like getting. I mean, it was a thing for a while.
With the Tylenol thing,
people were really getting scared.
What were they tampering with? What were they doing?
They were like injecting stuff into the Tylenol, and then
other
people died
and different things.
Yeah, they were like, I guess buying Tylenol, and then they'd go to the store, put it back on the shelf. It would be poisoned.
Yeah, people. I mean, there were deaths.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's not just an urban legend. That actually did happen. Yeah. But I mean, it's just nasty.
Well, I mean, I like a good prank. But I just...
Okay, licking a motherfucker's ice cream, it's only funny if the person knows they've been pranked afterwards.
Right. And
you putting your nasty ass tongue all over motherfucker's ice cream, and
first of all,
gross.
you may have something...
exactly.
First of all...
Hepatitis.
Well, and not just that, but big deal, so I've got to call... No, there are people with compromised immune systems that they can't risk your bullshit germs because it can turn really, really dangerous for them. And if not them, somebody,
Well, and that shit was produced in a sterile environment, and you introduce external bacteria, that bacteria is going to grow.
Right, and so you should be able to buy... There's enough bullshit that, you can't control about our food process, but we should at least feel like, nothing's been done to this. It's in the same condition as it came out of the factory. It's safe to eat.
Yeah.
And, it's just not funny. I mean, it's just not funny.
I'm personally not a big fan of pranks.
No,
anyway.
I mean, I'm more like I like sarcasm and wordplay.
Yeah.
I don't.
You see these
jokes don't really.
Yeah, you see these people doing practical jokes, and I think a lot of them take it way too far.
I think a lot of those go over in the line into memes.
That's just like you see on YouTube all the time the crap where they throw the duffel bags at people trying to make them think it's a bomb in it or something like that. I'm surprised one of those idiots.
That's a good way to get hurt.
Shot.
I've seen that guy that pranks people, and he'll go up and he'll purposely like agitate, like take their phone
Tyrone.
and throw it and stuff.
Smacks the cigarette out of their hand or out of their mouth or whatever.
That's a good way to get
to
chance.
me,
Really
if
bad.
I'm standing there minding my own business and I'm smoking a cigarette and you come up to me and slap that cigarette out of my face, out of my hand,
that's not going to go the way you thought.
That's a physical attack.
Oh yeah, well,
so I'm going to respond.
Yeah, well, I mean that's exactly what it is, and it ain't going to go the way you planned because I don't fight fair.
No.
Well, no. I mean, if you've got me mad enough, I'm willing to lay hands on you.
I'm going to start with the ball sack because that's where the first kick is going.
Dangly bits.
Yeah. Oh my god. And like I've seen these practical jokes. I'm using air quotes. Like this one guy, his girlfriend had come home and he told her that he had caught her cheating, right? Like her phone messages or whatever, and kicked her all the way out to the curb. I mean, he had her bags packed.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and it's like, man, number one, that's not funny.
No.
You know, number two, if I was her, when he finally said, "Oh, I was just joking," nah, fuck you.
You've done a thing now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, okay. This is kind of off topic, but it made me think of something I had read this week. Somebody, I'm in a lot of these makeup groups, like for the subscription boxes and stuff, and this lady had talked about how apparently, I don't know, she didn't wake up from a nap before her toddler did, and you know how that can go downhill fast. Because and it's my mother, and the baby had messed up some of her eyeshadow palettes, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, that's awful, that's awful, that's awful." And this one lady said, "Yeah, my kid did that once, but I broke him. So he messed up 3 of my eyeshadow palettes, so I had him bring me his 3 favorite things he possessed, and I destroyed them in front of him."
Wow, that's a real bitch thing to do.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
no,
I don't think that's... She goes,
No.
"I taught him a lesson." I'm like, you taught him to be needlessly cruel and...
Vindictive.
You know,
Because she knows better. He doesn't know better.
Right.
He doesn't
It's
realize that this is something valuable to her.
It was just cool looking and colorful, and you know, but so you're really teaching him that might makes right.
Yeah, and that's
not okay.
Absolutely wrong.
It bothered me really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know, I've seen these other pranks where motherfuckers are doing shit that is like physically harmful or emotionally harmful.
Yeah.
And it's like, God, that's not being funny. That's you being a complete dickhead.
What about those you know,
dumbass?
And God knows,
Yeah.
I have fucked with my kids since they were old enough to understand sarcasm and messing with.
But fucking with someone is a lot different than what's going on.
Remember that, and there was a big uproar about it. The lady that they were saying that the kid marked all over something, and they did it, and they were filming him because they wanted the kid's reaction, and they were like, you marked all over this, and so now he was going to get in all kinds of trouble, and they were laughing about it, like off camera, like ha ha ha, because the kid was like hysterical. I didn't do it, thinking it was going to get really bad punished, and turns out they are child abusers and they got in trouble.
Oh, I remember them. Yeah.
Huh.
You don't remember what she's talking about? Is the one
think so.
where like they would bust up in their kid's room and just be screaming at them, and the kids are like, "What is going on?" And kids are just bawling their eyes out because they don't know what the fuck's going on.
I vaguely remember that.
And then after like 5 minutes, they're like, "Oh, we're just joking." No, what you're doing is psychologically torturing us fucking kids.
Yeah, because by now the kid's like hyperventilating and crying, and you know,
God.
I mean, that's not funny. I don't care who you are. That's not
stupid.
funny, and it's damaging. And well, turns out they were actually child abusers.
Well, yeah, and
they did it for their YouTube views.
Yeah, exactly. People like that. Oh my God, just made me want to hurt people. Mm-hmm. Them specifically, not just random.
Just right. They made me so mad. Boom! I'm gonna hit you. No, like I can't stand a bully. And that's all that is.
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, on the list of the shit that I cannot stand and will not stand, bullies are at the very, very tip top, with nobody in close second.
Bullies have been like one of my pet peeves for a long time. Like literally, but I don't even know how this works. But when I was in elementary school, I used to. That was what I beat up bullies. It was like my thing.
like an anti-hero.
It was like my side gig, you know. But I was scrappy, so it was all right.
Well,
What is this about? Your aunt posted, I'm sorry, but this was too funny. Where 2 or more Baptists are gathered in his name, a chicken must die.
Whoa! Oh, I know.
Okay.
No, for the
Chick-fil-A?
for the lunch.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay.
For like the potluck. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah.
I wouldn't have got that.
No,
Okay.
that was a little vague, but yeah.
That was almost
Because there's always fried chicken at the potluck.
almost disconcerting.
Ooh, there's a tie-dye frap.
Yeah, remember the last time you got one of those?
It wasn't tie-dye.
Oh no, it was unicorn.
Oh god, that was disgusting.
Well, I mean, have you ever had unicorn? I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I would imagine that it's very
delicious.
sweet and delightful.
Not sour and angry.
Not tart and hateful.
Oh, it was terrible.
Okay.
I later found out you're supposed to like stir it up really good.
Well, shouldn't they stir it up for you?
Yeah, I would think
no,
that would
because
be
then
their
it's not
job.
pretty.
Well, but if
I
you
would rather
give me-
have
I would rather it taste
I
good
would rather
than
have
be
it
pretty.
ugly and good than
Yeah.
pretty and taste
I
like
think
asshole.
when you give
I'm not
it to
Billy
me,
Crystal.
it should be in the situation where I can just put it to my mouth and it should be yummy. So if you give it to me,
Or, here's your drink, here are the instructions.
Probably though, when you stir it up, it probably turns some like decomposition gray or
Yeah,
something.
probably.
Here's your gray water frappuccino. Enjoy it.
We call this one the bath water.
oh my god, have y'all heard this shit about that gamer girl?
I guess not.
No.
Gamer girl.
Yes, it's some like she's got this big online following, and all the like boys love her, and she started selling her goddamn bathwater, and
Oh
people
my
are buying
God.
it.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
I mean, I've heard that.
Hold on.
phrase.
No.
I drink her
Can we,
bathwater.
can we start selling our bathwater on our Patreon?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Speaking of selling things, we have a Patreon now. So, if you like what we do, you want to throw us a buck or two, that would be great. Go to Patreon, search Coffee and Candor, because this shit is not free.
Yeah, and you could send us like Starbucks cards, and we could get all amped up on espresso, and we really give you some high power bullshit then.
Or you could just drop us a buck or two, because Starbucks cards don't pay the bills. I've yet to call Entergy and be like, hey, let me read you off this Starbucks card number.
You can't buy audio equipment with Starbucks?
and that's
Okay.
what's wrong with this world.
I think that bartering.
Yeah.
There's no
we should
bartering
bring back
anymore.
bartering. Yeah.
I'm down.
There's actually a whole following. Like there's a
Like a
website,
movement, yeah.
a website. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but
martyrthisbitch.com.
I don't think so. But that's the whole thing. Is you don't. There's no monetary exchange. Everything that you sell, trade, service, whatever, is all barter. And I think that's super cool.
Well, I mean, that's the way the world used to work, you know?
Yeah,
And
back
I mean,
before the paper monies
Yeah, and I mean...
or coin money.
And really, I mean, it's an interesting concept because everybody has some... like either that they can produce or they can do, you know, it's a way that everybody has currency.
Yeah, and if you can't produce or do anything, you always got hands.
Well, you can always sell your butthole, you know. I mean, everybody's got a butthole.
Gross.
Everybody's got butthole or a hand. Take your pick.
Wow. Now you just offended all the sex workers out there.
But they got buttholes and hands too. They're
Do you
already.
think we have a lot of sex workers in our listening audience?
I don't know, but if you are, tell us.
Tell us about it. I want to hear about it because I read the most interesting article yesterday about
It is the world's oldest profession.
sex worker. I think it's kind of like, look, if that's how you want to roll, I don't care if you know. I mean, I think it ought to be decriminalized.
I don't care either, but I think you're gross.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like strangers to touch me. So the thought of some of them.
Well,
What about the cuddling? You know, they're getting like
No.
$50 to $100 an hour.
if I can,
I don't want some stranger cuddling me.
if I can pick them and go, you're acceptable. Nope. You're acceptable. Swipe. No, because not just anybody's going to touch me. I don't care if they smell funny or
It's
they
just cuddling.
cuddling
You're
involves.
gonna get like a big, hairy, sweaty man.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm a big, hairy, sweaty man.
Well, but
What the fuck are you trying to say?
keep your hairy, sweaty ball sack over there.
Well, it's not like I throw it across the
But I mean, like
Oh, my
literally,
God.
like I had to give up working with people's hair and makeup because it just I don't like. Yeah, I'm very very particular about who I touch and who touches me. Don't touch me.
Y'all didn't see that. That was her husband of 28 years that just